Picture this. I'm sitting down with myself of 16 years ago, and we are having coffee together. And myself of 16 years ago is saying, what advice can you give me? I'm about to be a first-time mom. Having 7 children puts me in a category of experiences with 7 children. If I could tell myself, if I could just shake myself by the shoulders and say, enjoy it. Okay, I feel sad. Hello, I'm Danielle. Welcome to my channel. You come here for mom-related content of all kinds. I am a mother of 7. I homeschool. Yeah, that about sums it up. My first tip for a new mom would be to enjoy it. So I'm on this other side where I've had 7 children. I'm no longer going to have the experience of carrying a baby in my stomach. I'm on the tail end of nursing my final child, and I can look back and see that there were so many times. There were so many things I was just so uptight about. I was having such a hard time just coming to grips with my own inability to handle everything, with my own confusion, with my own transition, instead of just, being okay with not knowing everything, being okay with feeling uncertain about some things, with not doing everything perfectly. You have a baby, you love it so much, and your desire is to do everything right by this child forever. And so you want to learn and you want to grow and then you feel guilty when you don't do the things that you really wanted to do or that you thought you should do. It doesn't last. All these seasons, even the hard ones, they don't last. You have a child who has temper tantrums and you're working through them. They're not going to last. You get through it and you're going to go on to a new season. You have to be okay with not knowing everything and being uncertain about things, because you will never get to a point where you know everything. Oh my goodness. Still, at this stage, that's one of the main reasons I don't enjoy life as much at this stage, is because I feel like I know so little. I know so little about teenagers. I know so little about what to do. And so I'm in this exact same place. Enjoy it right now. Enjoy it for what it is. The imperfect, messy, chaotic family life that you love and you just, drives you nuts. All right, the next one I want to share is you don't have to run to the doctor for everything. And of course, I'm not a doctor. I am only a mother. Only. You have to do what you think is right. Hands down. But they're going to tell you a lot and they're going to make you feel afraid. And you have to be strong and you have to trust your instincts, because suddenly you have these babies, these children that you love more than you ever imagined you could love anything or anyone. And then someone's telling you, okay, make sure you check this, make sure you do this, make sure you bring them into their appointments here. You have to make decisions for yourself. Okay? Just don't just allow someone else to make all the decisions for you. Get a mentor, a mom who's been doing it a long time, someone you trust, someone who you've seen good results with the way she's chosen to do life with her kids. When my second child was born, there was just a lot going on. And so everything the doctors told me to do, I did. And looking back, some of those things I should have thought through for myself and not done. Third child, I was braver. I had found myself in a lot of ways and I had determined on a specific course of action. So when I had that baby and those doctors wanted me to do specific things and I said no, I got a lot of pushback. I don't think I would have been able to withstand that amount of pushback with my first child. I had to trust that this decision that I had made was the right decision. I'm just going to leave that right there. You need to love your body. What? Yeah. You need to love the changes and be okay with it. All of the pressure to right away get your body back, lose the weight, it's another just detraction from the season of absolute enjoyment that I would wish for you to have, that I would tell myself to have. And actually with my 4th child, I took this advice seriously myself. I enjoyed everything. He was an absolutely charming and enjoyable child from the beginning, but his pregnancy was not easy. That was hard. It's okay. You know, you have war wounds from this incredible thing that you have done. You've been pregnant, you've carried a child, your body has grown to the size of, in my case, a hippopotamus. And then you've birthed a child, you're nursing a child. I mean, it's astounding and it's remarkable. And then 3 weeks pass and we're like, oh, I got this. I don't fit in the same jeans that I did before I had my first child. Would I like to? Sure. Should it make me unhappy? No. Embrace the season of even, gradually losing weight. Give yourself a full year with your body changing, with your boobs not being as perky as they once were if you breastfeed, and just being like, whatever. My next recommendation to young mothers, or to myself if I was a first-time mom, use breast milk for everything, all right? The doctor might prescribe something for your baby, something topical, something for their skin. Just use breast milk, okay? They get goopy eyes, use breast milk. They have cradle cap, use breast milk. They have irritation in their diaper region, use breast milk. I mean, that stuff is amazing. Put it on my own skin, just use it for everything. There is this very real, emotional transition where I think, if I was to put it bluntly, it almost feels like we're kind of mourning our old self. And even relationally, my husband, suddenly we're not able to just do everything we used to do. It's a change. And even though it's a better change, we loved every minute of it, in the sense that we never looked back. We never wanted to be without our kids, ever. We've never had that experience. But there's this sense of, I know for myself, I have had to give up so much. I would like to tell my younger self, the self that you become through these experiences is so much better than the self that you were. It's wonderful and challenging, and it makes you a better person being a mom. In those moments where you actually have these feelings of sadness because things have changed. It's natural. You have some feelings of sadness. Just know that this journey leads you to the best version of yourself. Absolutely. So, Danielle, the last thing I would say to you is you are not going to do everything right. Yeah, you're going to make some mistakes. And that's okay, because the thing you are going to do right is you are going to love them. You're going to wildly and wholeheartedly love them with every fiber of your crazy personality. Laugh and smile often. Right? It feels so heavy sometimes, the weight, the responsibility. So laugh. Shrug your shoulders and laugh. Laugh with your baby, laugh when they're toddlers, laugh when they're 4, laugh when they're 6, laugh when they're 8, laugh when they're 16 and they're grumpy. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me. I have lots more to say on this subject, but I have to go get my baby because she's up from her nap. Subscribe, don't forget to comment. See you later.